Hey everybody, it is Saturday, October 17th, and it is time for my sketchbook review. Just a quick update this week. It's been busy again, unexpectedly, and I've actually been sick, so that sucks. So I haven't really felt much like doing drawing. I've just kind of been trying to catch up on my sleep and stuff like that. And my presentation I was supposed to do this week got pushed till Monday, so I have a test and a presentation on Monday, so I have to spend some time working on that this weekend. Well, the test. I've got the presentation done. I've got everything printed and everything. So I'm ahead of the game. I'm just not quite there yet. Oh, and I'm very, very tired because I'm having a terrible time sleeping. But it's okay because I slept okay last night. I just got to catch up on my sleep. And I still got one more day. So recovery time. Alright. So let's get right into it, because like I said, there's not that much, so we'll just get straight into it. Let me see. Alright, so starting off is some Inktober's real quick. We left with Nega Piper and Nega Lily last week. This is of baby Amy, because she was a ballerina growing up. She's actually professional level ballerina, but she kind of gave that up to strip. And I just love this about her. This is what she was like as a child. Just like very imaginative, loved to dance, very smiley and happy despite her circumstances. So I really enjoyed that. It's not a bat, that's supposed to be a bird, but I figured it was like kids coloring, because kids do the backgrounds at dance recitals and stuff. And then someone told me, actually it was Miss Mel, I was kind of art blocked. And she's like, well, why don't you do some background on some of your characters? And I was like, alright. So I figured I would work on Scarlet. And I always imagined Scarlet as kind of like this nerdy-ish sort of bookworm, A+ student that like nobody, like kind of a female Severus Snape or something. But not really. She's actually just very quiet as a child, and she liked to get good grades and stuff like that, but she wasn't necessarily the richest or taking care of the best. But I imagine that at some point in class, like they read the Scarlet Letter and they learned the word harlot, and Scarlet and harlot rhyme, so that became the mock that the kids gave her. And so like that followed her throughout all of school, and like she just kind of decided one day, he's like, fine, I'll be what they say, and I'm going to be the best darn thing ever, and I'm going to take all their husbands and everything. And then she does. So, well, not really takes their husbands, but she gets them to stray, to pay more attention to her than to them, or something like that. Like, her whole point is just to dominate, and so she takes a negative situation that she grew up with as a kid, because clearly she was bullied, and turns it into a sort of revenge for her career, which is cool, but not necessarily healthy. But whatever, that's Scarlet. And then we've got Jade here. Human Jade, guys. And she's got some treasures all around her. She's got some jewels, some gold coins, some pearls, a ring, just a random diamond, another necklace, a big old pearl, or not pearl, but gem back there, and some bricks, and yeah. So I was just kind of drawing Jade, and I was like, oh, she's so cute. And I was like, she's just a pretty little thief. So that's why I titled it, was Pretty Little Thief. Don't have anything for October 30th yet, but I decided what I was going to have for my October 31st one. And it's just Nega Piper dressed up in a very, out there pose, like showing it all, as Vampirella, kind of dressed up as her, because, Halloween, whatever, she already is a vampire, so it made sense. So I just kind of went with it. Yeah. And now, oh my god, back here, I started some doodles. This was the one that we left off with last week, was just Piper coming out of the vent. And I didn't finish it, so go figure. I was doodling some nudie scenes with Scarlet and Militia, because they kind of hook up like multiple times over and over and over again. But yeah, they almost look cute together, but they're actually just terrible people. I love it. And I was trying to do a pumpkin carving scene with the Teal kids and Lydia, and I just never got I couldn't get it to work with what I wanted. Rosalita looks way too small, and Tony just kind of looks, he looks small too. I was like, they just look too small, and she looks too big. I'm like, and I don't want to fix this, so I kind of gave up. But she's carving out a pumpkin, she's scooping it out, and he's looking up scary stories, and Lydia's just kind of there helping out and listening to this. You know, she's more interested in the stories than she is the pumpkin, but all the kids are kind of interested, so yeah, it was gonna be really, really super cute. It was gonna be a Halloween picture, and I just never got around to it because sick. And I was working on some Jade poses here where she's like kind of rappelling down. She's like, you can't see it because I don't have it really drawn out, but I have it sketched to where I understand it. She has like a what is that called? A harness on, and she's lowering herself because gravity and Jade don't mix. Then I got one here of her kind of, she's got, like, you can't see it, but her arm is here and it's holding on to something, and she's kind of curling around to reach the safe to kind of do the combination. I just thought it was a really cool dynamic pose. I really like actually how it came out, even though it's like impossible. Well, if she's a contortionist, I guess it's not, but I never kind of put her in as a contortionist. But yeah, but whatever, it still works and I'm happy with it. So it's a cool doodle. And then this is Makeup Inktober 16, because I don't feel good about the original Inktober 16 I did. So I did another one, and it's just kind of Amy, and this is in response to a role play where Cassie, Lydia, and Tony, and eventually Rosa, end up in a strip club, and Amy's just there working. And she's like, "What are you kids doing here?" Well, not like that, but whatever. Yeah, and literally that's it for this week. I didn't have a whole lot of time to sketch, and I just didn't have a whole lot of energy to sketch, but I'm starting to feel better. We have one test next week, and I should be good starting Monday. Like, I have time. I have to study for my finals and stuff like that, and take my Hesse on Tuesday, but it's not that big of a deal. But I should start having more time, and then the semester will almost be over, because then it'll just be a final, and ooh, so excited to be done with this semester. As long as I pass, I'm happy. I like this dog I did in the background, like a sailor dog, checking her out. Anyway, so I guess if you guys liked what you saw, feel free to like and subscribe, comment below, and hopefully, I know it was short, but I hope you enjoyed this week's sketchbook review, and I'll see you guys next week.